when in fact I am better than that. Feel at home in my home. I'm just done. So hi darling, so happy you're here, and together we're gonna walk into 2022. So I've been wanting to film this video for about since the year started, obviously, but first it was raining for 2 weeks and then everything just happened in between because we have really bad lighting inside of our home. So I picked it today no matter what. So it's cloudy, the sun's coming in and out. I do have the ring light on just to give some kind of light, but I do apologize for the lighting and hopefully it's not too unbearable. So today I want to chat to you about my hopes, desires, wants for 2022. What I want to focus on for this year for me, and I hope this video can give you some inspiration maybe, or just let you know that hey, you're not alone, mom. This is my red room and a little preview of what's to come. It's not just all white. This is just something that you're gonna have to wait and see what we did, because I won't be able to do all white. Not that type of person. Something else that is coming up is some videos with my husband. He will be joining me for a few videos. Extremely excited about that. For me, what's to come this year is not going to focus a lot on physical things, but more on my mental being and my situation and my place and my relationship with God. So I really want everything to focus around my relationship with God and how I want to strengthen it and how I want to grow closer to Him and really draw into His wants and desires for me. And I do believe that the stuff that I'm desiring is put in my heart by God, because He's the one giving you desires. So I really pray about everything, and I believe that everything that I'm going to discuss in this video will be aligned with His plan. I might be wrong, but we'll see what happens. Only God knows, and He has the time. So first off, there was a question that Natalie Bennett in her 2022 video asked herself, and she was like, what do I want to feel this year? And I loved that question, and it made me think, what do I want to feel this year? So for me, I want to feel calmness. That's the first most important thing. I tackled on a lot of new things last year. It made me very anxious. Actually, not the things that I tackled, but my surroundings and my situation in life, such as my home specifically, like the physical area around me, made me extremely anxious. And I had to really dive in deeper and think, okay, what is going on? Why am I getting anxious? Because I did suffer from extreme anxiety in high school. I had very bad panic attacks, and that I had to work through, and I was really scared, like I don't want to get to that level again. So the first thing for me that I want to feel this year is calmness. Secondly, I want confidence in myself. Confidence in how I look is something that I have been experiencing since getting pregnant. So that's a very good sign. So keeping that up, but really confidence in who I am and my capabilities and my talents and my skills, because sometimes I find myself really putting myself down almost like I'm too ashamed of admitting I have that skill, or I don't want to tell somebody I can do that and then they expect this level and I can only give this level, when in fact I am better than that. So really having some confidence and self-belief in myself and not selling myself short in that kind of sense. And something else that I want to feel this year is prepared. Prepared for, obviously not prepared for anything that I cannot control, but prepared for things like my week that's coming up, my month, my baby's challenges or growth development or whatever she needs. I really want to be prepared for what's coming, and that's going to take a lot of discipline, a lot of planning, scheduling, organizing my own life, making sure I stay on top of it, not being lazy, and really just doing it. Then the last thing I really want to feel or want for myself this year is just have a serving heart. I'm very perfectionistic, not the word I was looking for, nitty gritty, selfish, you know. So having a serving heart, especially with people who comes into my home, letting them eat and drink and use and just be and enjoy, and really not focusing on how it looks or how clean the house is or how expensive something is, but really just focusing on the enjoyments and serving, because Jesus served all the time, and that's what I want to do. I want to serve people. And like, I don't want to think when somebody comes over, oh, now I have to do this and I have to do this. And I want to be like, oh, somebody's coming. I'm so excited to give them my everything, my love, and my just embrace them into my home. And that's the type of heart that I want for myself this year. So basically, all of those things that I want to feel, I can only get when I get closer to God. Something that I need to really pray about is whether I want to start donating. Donating time or money or talents or whatever, kind of like giving something back to God. So I really want to pray about that. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I have absolutely no idea what God's heart is for me about that, but that is something that I'm praying about, and excited to find out what the plan for this year is. Okay, then I also want to feel strong this year. That's I'm doing by exercising, praying. I haven't exercised in so long, in so many years. I was a dancer for all of my school career basically, and I stopped dancing at around 20 something, 2021 maybe, not quite sure, but I stopped dancing because I didn't find a passion in the type of dancing that I was doing, and I wanted to start something else, and then finances was an issue with me starting to study full time and having to pay that. So I didn't start a different type of dance style. I would still like to one day, someday, but right now my passion is just to be strong as a mom. I want to be able to bend over, play, kick, run. I want to be able to pick up my very heavy baby. I want to feel strong. I don't want to feel tired or weak or I don't know. I just want to feel strong. I want to be a strong mom. And that I'm definitely doing, first off, by praying. And secondly, by really exercising. If you've been looking at my Instagram, you know that I did the 30-day challenge where I tried to exercise every day for 30 days. I did not make it because the trip back from our holiday kind of got to me, and Christmas Day got to me. So I skipped 2 and I did not have enough time and energy to make up that 2. So I did 28 out of 30. So I decided to do it again, and this time I'm gonna go to 60. And that is the goal. And I am at the moment at 21, I think. I didn't mark it this morning. So I think it's 21 and I haven't skipped yet, and it's been going great. And I feel terrific and I feel super proud of myself. So the moment I started getting pregnant, I actually started exercising again, and it's been so beneficial for me. I could feel the difference. I can see the difference. I can just see all the benefits that it has. Then the next thing that I want to have a mental goal for this year is to basically care less about how I'm perceived or how others see me. I just want to focus on how I perceive myself, how my husband perceives me, and how Laura perceives me. If she looks back as a toddler or as a young woman back at me, I want her to be proud of the type of woman that I am, proud of the type of wife and mom that I am right now. And I want her to go, you know what, yes, that's a great example, and that's who I want to be. I don't care who says what about the way I dress, about the way I do things, about the way I talk, about the way I think. I don't care anymore. I always did, and I'm done. I'm just done. So I've been doing basically what I feel is right without being ashamed of what the world is going to say about it. But because who the heck cares about the rest of the world? I mean, they don't matter. All that matters is the end goal, the everlasting life. Going back to God, going into heaven. That's the goal. Bringing people closer, being a fisher. Very important to me this year is to actually feel at home, in my home. Just like coffee makes me feel. Coffee makes me feel very at home. I just love coffee. So, as I mentioned in the beginning, is I started to feel very anxious in my home because it's very full. It's very busy. I do believe that it's time that I have my own style in my home and my own space and a place where I can feel at home and I can relax and be proud of, like, wow, look at my space. It's perfect for me. And for a while there, I was struggling to figure out my design type because both me and my husband like very modern, industrialistic type of things, but we live in a very old farmhouse type of space. So I'm trying to find a balance where I can have what we want and still make the space fit with what we have was very difficult. But I finally think I've been able to get my design style in order and really figure out what I want. So I can go into that deeper and into what I did in a different video. So if that's something that you are interested in, just leave me a comment down below. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do this year and what I've already started doing is, number 1, decluttering. Declutter. I want to be very minimalist and functional. So I'm going to be my own type of minimalist, not somebody else's definition of minimalism. I'm going to implement my own type of minimalism. And I am going to have a playlist running this year on that and how I transform my spaces. So that's something that you can look forward to. But I'm definitely going to minimize our things. We have a lot. So my minimalism would not probably be the same as yours, but it's exactly what I need and what we need in our home. So that's something that we're gonna do. um I want everything to be clean all the time, because I love cleaning. I know that's weird, but I love cleaning my home. It's something that I just enjoy, and it gives me so much warmth and thankfulness in my heart when I'm cleaning. So my problem is when I start doing something, like I want to dust, and then I think, okay, I'm just quickly gonna dust the whole house. When I find myself, I'm busy dusting something with a toothbrush or scraping it off with baking soda in a itty bitty small corner that nobody sees, because I have to clean it right now. So that's my problem. Um, so I decided I need to have a schedule, and I need to keep with that cleaning schedule, because my 2 hour cleaning sprees are turning into 2 week cleaning sprees. And then when I get to the one side of the house, the other side is dirty again, and that drives me crazily insane. So there's some things that I've started implementing, and we'll see how it goes. And I'll change it up. And as soon as I have a fixed type of schedule, I can definitely do a video on that as well. I'll let you know how I am keeping my home clean this time. Obviously, with making my home my style is to redecorate. Now, we are on a tight budget. We are always on a tight budget, but I decided that it's time to invest in my home, because I'm always too selfish, like I said, to buy something for me, clothes wise or home wise, because I feel like it's a waste of money and it could be used for something better or something more priority wise. But this year I am taking at least 200 rand a month and putting it into redecorating something or organizing systems or whatever I need to make my home feel at home. The next thing me and my husband is actually going to try to do for this year is to change our money management. We really want to go about Dave Ramsey's method, with his 7 baby steps, because we decided to do it, and his first step is to save up for an emergency fund. And we have, since the decision, realized how important having something like that is. See how it's going to help and how it's going to happen, because Dave Ramsey's method is based on biblical values, and that's exactly what I love and want for my finances, because it's actually God's finances that I'm just managing. So really asking him and doing it the right way is the plan for the year, and not just being selfish all the time. Then serving, like I said, I want to have a serving heart, so I am going to work harder on serving my husband, because he's obviously one with me, a part of me, and very important that I serve him as a wife. It's part of my identity, literally. So I need to serve my husband. I need to honor him. I need to love him. I need to respect him. And in order to love him, I need to serve him and showing how much I appreciate him. So that is something that I'm really going to work on this year. And even that could be small things, just like making sure the house is neat when he comes home, or making the bed, because he loves it when he comes into the room and the bed is made. And I am so lazy to make a bed, extremely lazy. So making the bed is one way that I can serve my husband. Trying to make sure that his clothes are always ready the day before for work, instead of rushing in the morning to get it done. Standing up. Guys, I'm struggling with getting out of bed, but that's one way to serve my husband, because it irritates him if he has to wake me 5 times. And that's literally what happens. So if you want to have more ideas or more, just to learn more about ways I serve my husband, again, another video that I can definitely make for you guys, so let me know. Then serving my family, obviously Laura, serving her, but also like immediate outside family, um, and friends as well. I really want to be on purpose, or more focused on friends, because a lot of my really great friends moved away last year, so I do feel a bit lonely and a bit friendless at the moment. And I have so many other friends, but you know, you have your friends and you have your close friends. So really working on improving my friendships and being a good friend, because you can't expect a good friend if you are not a good friend. So really trying to serve my friends is my goal for this year. And then business wise, I started my business last year, and I really did not do a lot of marketing. I'm on social media, but that's about basically it. So I'm going to have to really step it up, because one of my incomes that I'm getting is going to stop by next year in the middle, and I need to step it up and make sure that I can make up that income when we get there. So business wise, I really need to step it up. I want my business to grow. I want it to flourish. I want to be a work from home mom. I don't want to have 2 or 3 jobs to just get through the month. I want to have one thing from home. I want to be at home with my baby. I want to homeschool, and I want to flourish in that and be able to take her out to play dates, or take her out and spoil her with a new teddy or a milkshake or whatever. I want to be able to do that for her, for me, for our home. Okay, so really needing to work on my business and pick up my marketing skills. Get out of my box, my little box. Get out of it, get out of my comfort zone and really do things. And I really have a speaking opportunity lined up for April, which is a good thing. So we're gonna get there one step at a time, and that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, that is my plans for the rest of the year, or this year. And just to give you an idea of some things to come, I am going to focus my channel around being a woman, being a wife, home things. We're gonna do some vlogs, we're gonna do some cleaning, we're gonna do some cooking, but I'm definitely also gonna show you, if that's something you like, how I change up my home and change every single room. And because I want to have a simple, functional, cozy wifehood Christian type of channel. So I really want to focus on being cozy, because that's just all about who I am, being cozy, being myself, and really living up my faith and my joy and my love. So thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting with me. Thank you for starting 2022 with me, and I'll see you again soon. Remember to subscribe and like and click the bell and all of those things. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. I also wanted to mention that videos to come up is our holiday in the Western Coast, and as well as Lara's 1-year-old birthday video is coming up. I'm just taking very long to edit it because I suck at editing. I suck at it. I hate editing. And yeah, that's what's coming up. And it will get on the channel, even if it's end of this year, but sometime or other it will get there, hopefully before she's turning 2. So That's what's coming up